Hello, my beautiful people. We're back with a new video. So today I am gonna study for an exam. Tomorrow I got a final exam, and the thing is, I haven't started studying. So today will be the first time I'm gonna read these slides, memorize all, and have an exam tomorrow by morning. Uh, and the good thing is I don't have any kind of class or labs this day, so I'm gonna be free and I can get my studies done. And the thing is, the funny thing is that it is 345 slides with I have to cover additional 20 pages of an assignment. He said, like, I'm gonna include that part in the exam. And also, he said, read all the assignments. To be honest, I'm not planning to read all the assignments because there's no way I can cover it with this given time, and it's not feasible at all. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna read the 345 slides, then we're gonna read the specific assignment, which is the 20 pages one, because he said he will bring questions from that. And then we're gonna read the summary using notebook Elaine from taken out of every assignment I've uploaded. Totally there are around, how much was it? Like around 10 assignments, and I'm supposed to read all of them? It doesn't make sense. And he told us when today. No, not today, yesterday. He told us this information yesterday. So it doesn't make sense, and there's no way I would be able to cover it up. So we're gonna focus on what we can manage. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have any kind of past exam questions, and both of the section one and section two will have the same exam, and we have been learning with different teachers, and it creates some kind of confusion, but still. Anyways, we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated every I don't know. I don't know why I'm making this video right now, because it's the only way that I can study. Look, the way my brain works is crazy for me. uh Look, I'm a person who enjoys vlogging, making a video, or creating something, writing a book, or journaling, or programming, or building something. I don't enjoy like pharmacy that much. Maybe that's the fact that I'm telling myself, and when I after I told my brain again and again, I just got used to it. That could be the reason. But still, it's pharmacy is becoming like more of a work, a task, a career for me. One thing that I learned from Atomic Habits book is that um if you want to integrate some kind of new habits to your life, you have to put it in between things that you usually do or you enjoy. So I don't usually study, and I'm saying that, like, I'm not proud of it, but that's the fact. I don't usually study, I don't usually enjoy studying. But the only way that I can enjoy studying is that if I vlog while studying, because that's gonna motivate me, and my brain will assume that I'm doing this for my hobbies instead of my work. So I don't hate it as much as I just go and drain myself to study all these big like slides. Currently it's 9 a.m. and I'm not planning to go to library because it's cold. I don't know why, but I'm the only one who's suffering from cold. And as science says, when you're stressed, your brain dilates the blood flow from the heart to the lower extremities, and instead the blood will go to your brain. So that means I'm too stressed. Yeah, sometimes you have to face the facts. I'm stressed out. I'm really stressed out. And yeah, this is my unfiltered version. Unfiltered version that you guys don't see every single day. But that's me. There's no way like I'm gonna change if I haven't like decided to change it all. It looks like, by the way, guys, it looks like it's a nighttime when I record this, right? But like it's a day. It's really a day. I'm like I'm at a bed where the what do we call these things? Oh yeah, the closet. The closet covers me. Like so, the daylight wouldn't enter that much, and it looks like it's a night over here. And see you all after 15 minutes of study. And yeah, I hope you guys would enjoy it. And I'm not in a place where I can record while studying, so you guys will see that just the end results, the recaps of my study. And yeah, have a nice time. So we're back now. Um, so the 15-minute session is over, and I have covered around 27 slides, and I was zoning out while I was studying, to be honest. And since it's the first session and it's been a while since I have studied, my brain have been wandering and zoning out at the middle. I've been thinking about lots of things while studying, and yeah, so that's the thing that's delayed my pace of studying. But I guess I'm at a good spot. I mean, I was planning to study probably 30 slide per hour, and I'm at 27, and sounds good. But like I have been zoning out, not studying, and yeah, it's just that since the first station and I'm not used to it. Yeah, that's the reason. Anyways, so what I've covered is that I have covered the definition of biostatistics. The definition of statistics, like so, generally biostatistics is a study of statistics for biological things. So, as you all know, statistics is a study of collection, analysis, and interpretation of the data. So, we do this for the biological data too. So, that's what it is. And um, I've also read about the use of biostats in the health sector, since nowadays the health field and researchers are becoming more dependent on the one mistake that I've noticed while I was studying is that I have I haven't been focusing much, and I haven't revised what I've studied by the end, recapped it. So that's one of the problem that I've like one of the things that I have to fix in the next session. And since time is up, I have to go and continue from where I stopped, and see you after 15 minutes, I guess. 11 a.m. and I have covered around 21 slides. It didn't go as I planned. I thought my pace would have increased since I would focus more, but I was wrong. And so in this section, I've covered the topics such as about measurement, what measurement is, the four types of measurement such as nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Pretty much that's it. So what I've learned from this second session is that at the end of the session, I did a 5 minute recap, so it could refresh my memory in my brain, and I could remember clearly. And the other thing that helped me is that I scheduled a time or an alarm to remind me when the time comes, the time to wake up or the time to record this video for you guys. And so the other thing that's helping me the most is my slide. And as you can see here, I am at slide 48 and I have 345 to cover. And so here, while using Microsoft Edge, what I do is that I can do a highlight of what I'm studying and I can save it, and I can memorize later, or if I want to revise again. And also I can select something like this, for example, and then say ask Copilot. Then here it's gonna explain the thing that I haven't understood well, and it's gonna use my slide as a reference. So it's so helpful. So this is pretty much it, and see you guys after 15 minutes of session, and I'll see you then. Alright, so we're back. So we have finished the third session of our study, and I am at slide 80 around. Where was I? I got to a point I forgot where I was. Yeah, I'm at page 84, slide 84 I meant. So I started around at slide 48, so I studied around 39 slides if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so in this study session, what I did is I have been taking short notes until now. Let me show you. Wait. Looks like this. Yeah. So doing this thing, I noticed it's been taking me so much time, and since it's taking me more time, I decided just to avoid it totally and instead just highlight on the file and save it, and that's good enough. So I will save a time for revising later instead of wasting my time rewriting the notes. And so in this session, let me recap you what I have studied. And so this session started with types of questions. There are around 3 types of questions, which are open-ended question, close-ended question, and semi-open-ended question. So these are the things that we apply in while we are preparing a survey form or a Google form. So this sums up my session for the morning. So I had 3 sessions, and starting from 9 a.m. now it is 12. So I gotta go order food and I gotta eat my lunch.
3 hours later. The next day.
4 hours later.
Two hours later.
So guys, I am back from exam. How exam turned out was so great, like better than I expected, and also like the system, like we took the exam online, and since it's online, generally how the system works is that after you filled in your answer, you cannot return back and change your mind. And also the other problem is that after you finish the exam, you're gonna see your results, and that's crazy because you're gonna stress out, you're gonna worry, and on the good side, also you're gonna know whether you got good or bad. You're not gonna spend your weekend or your time worrying whether you got a good result or you passed or not. So that's it. So I got a really good results, a really good one. I've never gotten this good results. Like, I'm amazed. I'm really impressed because last night I was crashing out. Literally, I couldn't finish it. Even after I decided to study and to continue studying, I couldn't go with the pace that I wanted at all. And yeah, that's what impressed me. And unlike any other students, I haven't studied starting from like last week or something. I was supposed to, and I could have gotten like more far better result than this. I admit that I could have gotten better, but still, this is so much like this is the best result that I got. And to be honest, I was worried. Like while I was studying, I was thinking, what if I got the bad results? Like, how am I gonna tell them? And I was like, please God, don't leave me feel. I know you haven't failed me like up to now, and please don't make this moment the moment that you're gonna teach me, because I'm not ready to understand this lesson yet. And yeah, I am so glad. And now currently I'm at the fifth floor, if I'm not mistaken, and that's where I'm recording. And this will be my first study vlog plus my exam results. I'm so happy, by the way. That's why I'm so happy. I'm elated. I feel so great. And all that stress of exam had blown off. And I feel so much better than before. Like at midnight, I was literally questioning myself. I was doubting every moment. Maybe I should, maybe I should have dropped out and become a writer, or maybe it would be better if I like changed my department to a social, or maybe what if I became a dropout and then continue being a web developer? Like that could also work. That could work for me too. But I think that like God, God is so good. God is so good. I'm not saying this just because this happened, but that's the facts. That's what I've seen. And yeah, so what have we learned from this exam? Let's recap. First thing first, one thing that I understood is that taking a note while studying doesn't work for me. Like it doesn't work for me in a sense that I mean I am gonna memorize it, of course, but the thing is that I'm gonna like if I have a small time given to prepare for the exam, it won't be that functional or useful for me. So it's better if I just highlight on the file and then revise it again. So yeah, instead of rewriting, recapping, active recalling, and also teaching it to other people works the best. The other thing that I've learned is that uh, I like oh yeah, one thing that I've learned, additional thing, is that you should always include that you might slack off or you might not function as you expect in your plan. Like I'm saying this because I have seen myself. Like as a person, we tend to make the most perfect plan of all. Like we make like there won't be even minutes of gap to be wasted when we plan. And when I studied yesterday, what I what I did was I included 2 hours of slack off because I know myself and I know my capacity and capabilities. So you should include that. That works at least. But like beyond that, I have also wasted more time, and I am not proud of it when I say it, but that's the fact. And the other thing is that you should use AI a lot, like use prompts. The prompts like that you guys have seen while I was studying. I'm gonna attach it on the description, and those prompts work the best. The AI will summarize for you, and some teachers are lazy, to be honest. Like they're like us, and they tend to bring questions directly taken out of ChatGPT, or like even if they are not that kind of teacher, what you're gonna get is that uh, you're gonna get questions which are kind of similar. Additional thing that I've learned from this exam is the stress you have is sometimes beyond the how tough the exam is. Like we tend to be more tough on ourselves, and we tend to worry a lot. And I think the stress is the one just gonna prevent us from studying. Worrying that we wouldn't be enough, and worrying that our uh, things that we have done, like to prepare, wouldn't be good enough is the thing that make us fail. And what did we learn? I think that's it. Nothing much to add. And yeah, by the way, I have additional final exam on Monday, and let's start preparing today. I am not gonna repeat this again. Like, this was so crazy, and I am not planning to do this all night again. I had like I slept at 2 p.m. I mean 2 a.m. I slept at 2 a.m. and I woke up at 6. So I had around 4 hour, or God, I'm not good with math. So yeah, so I had less sleep, and like in the morning I was feeling the worst. I couldn't wake up properly. I was struggling. Uh, I'm not planning to do that again. And also, I was having midnight crash shots. So those kind of midnight crash shots are the things that makes me write a lot. And I have I have written a post on Substack. I've written a notes, and yeah, that described me at the moment. And uh, cramming is not good. Cramming is not good, but like if you have to do it, you just do it. But like if you give me an option of saying like, should you like, do you want to study early or do you want to cram all night? I want to study early. The problem is I don't, and I will try to fix that. I will try to fix that. I have said this lots of times. I know I have said it. God knows that I have said this once a lot. And yeah, I will try. I will change for the Monday's exam, and then you guys will know. You guys will know on my other Telegram channel, which is the Academic Help channel, a channel where I post my pharmacy journey and how the, the pharmacy department is, and how much I am going through it, how much I am surviving, how I am balancing all, and yeah, I try to balance a lot of things, but like my academics is really struggling. Like I try to I try to be a developer. I try to build projects, my personal projects. And last week I have published my own book. You guys could find it on my website that I've made for it. And then also I try to be more of socially present on social media. I post, I manage both of my Telegram channels, and I'm also working on a startup with my teams. They are amazing teams, by the way, guys. I can now wait until like this startup becomes a big company, and then I could talk about it more. But one thing I can say about it is it's related to pharmacy and also digitalizing the pharmaceutical sector, which is me, basically. Something that I love, something that's related, something that I really enjoy. So, and also that, and I have my own personal life. So, just doing all this takes a lot of energy, and yeah. But still, balance doesn't mean that you can balance all at the same time. That's what I'm learning, because when I tried to do that, it was messed up. My grades was messed up. My energy was messed up. My mental was personal and physical. So yeah, I'll try to change it. And this, I hope this won't be my last video. Because I have additional study vlogs or study with me posts too. I don't know. I'll figure it out through the process. This is just me being my unfiltered version that you guys don't see much on my channels. So that's it for today. And have a nice. Oh, today's Friday. Have the best Friday. Have a blessed weekend. Enjoy your life. Make sure to leave. And don't worry too much for a person who God has never failed. That's all I can say for today. And love you.